Hello again, it's Mary Ritz here with part 2 to common mistakes that leaders make when leading and managing teams. In part 1, we identified micromanaging as a pitfall, and I provided ways that you can overcome micromanaging. Today we are going to talk about pitfall number 2 or mistake number 2, which is the lack of transparency and openness. On teams that I've worked that did not have transparency and openness, I realized that employee engagement deteriorated over a period of time. Assumptions and biases were made. Team members were anxious of moving to the right or moving to the left. There are also divisions between leaders and the workforce. So the culture and the work environment was just not conducive, which means that transparency and honesty really play a paramount or an important role in team development and leadership. So how do you overcome this pitfall? Number one, as a leader, you have to explain your decisions. Tell your team why you are going with option number 1 versus option number 2. Go into the implications, how your team are going to be affected, the consequences, the benefits, and then make sure that you've got buy-in, or at least your team understands why you're making certain decisions. But we also know that in some cases, some decisions, they cannot be shared immediately. At that point, please tell your team members that decisions are still being made. When you know the final decisions, you'll be the first to communicate with them. That actually encourages transparency and openness. Number 2, respond positively. So we know that as leaders, we always don't get the feedback that we're looking for. Sometimes we may view feedback as negative. No matter how it comes, negative, critical, positive, my encouragement to you as a leader is to be open and to receive feedback in a very honest, authentic way and respond to that accordingly. Then number 3, honor your commitment. So, for an example, if you promise a certain employee a certain reward, follow through with that. That will really show that there's openness and there's transparency. Again, for further details, visit www.ourmentorinternational.com. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Constant constant